We're back. Fucking hell. Bit ropey today, innit? 2-man deep.
Yeah.
One to the YouTube, all that. But yeah, so we're back again. Couple cans of Boost.
What episode number is this?
Oh, bro, I don't know.
Oh, fair.
I'm gonna wing it and say 21 because I feel like the last one was 20.
Let me check. The last one was...
Started with low energy on this one.
Fuck. Nah, let's have a look. The last one was... Apparently not even fucking... Jesus Christ. The last one was episode 20. So today is 21.
Can you do something for me? Drop some bars in my pussy X for me. Yeah.
Jeez.
Right, let's not fuck around. Come on, talk to me. Arsenal Brentford.
Right. I just went and looked at the highlights again.
Yeah.
Right. Ivan Toney was offside, in my opinion.
I ain't seen the highlights.
A lot of Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Trossard is doing Trossard things.
What? Stinking or?
No, he scored.
Oh, okay.
It was like, I can't remember who crossed it. Maybe like, who was it? I think it was Saka.
Okay.
Like back post, and then Trossard just tapped it in. But his positioning is good, man. He's
Yeah.
a good utility player, and that's exactly what we needed.
Gutted you got him. Can't lie. Still
He's
gutted.
very
Still
good,
hurts.
very very good.
Still hurts.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting. I don't get nervous.
I'll get a little bit shaky, you know what I mean?
Because it's now basically if we lose to City twice, then that's it.
Yeah, because so obviously you got done with that 4-4-2 Brexit football the other day.
Yeah. Same thing that happened, what was it, last season or whenever? Everton
Yeah.
get a new manager. I think
Yeah.
last season, Damari Gray came out of his fucking screamer that nobody knew he was capable of.
The streets are calling him Sean Allardyce. It's hilarious. But I didn't expect it. I thought a draw. I thought a respectable 1-1 draw. I didn't think he would bag a win, but you know.
Right, if I speak, right, I know it's not his fault. I'm not going to blame him for the entire thing. But Jorginho touched that pitch, and less than a minute later, we've conceded.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think maybe. I want to say maybe Marco maybe posted something, but apart from that, I haven't seen one Arsenal fan that's happy with it. Maybe Lou. I don't know.
Yeah, but because they're Italian.
Yeah.
Right, and it's easier to chat what's about them Italians because these men aren't here today, right? They're only supporting Jorginho because he's Italian.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't just say, I get it. You look at him on paper and you look, all right, cool, cheap player, like, what is it, 1 year contract, whatever, 2 year contract, whatever the fuck we got him on.
How old is he? 31?
31, 32, however old he is, right? And then he's a very smart football player.
Yeah.
But we don't have time for this sideways passing.
Nah.
And I'm not saying that obviously the goal isn't his fault, but the presence of having a player like Partey or Xhaka on the pitch is a little bit more. So if one of those players is not playing, then a few teams would be like, you know what, we can go for it.
Yeah. He don't come. He's not like. Have you got any injuries in midfield?
Not at the moment, not that I think I can.
Nah, because if one of those gets injured, he don't even come close to any of them. Odegaard and Partey, you don't.
But he might, for all I know, after a bit of coaching from Arteta,
Maybe.
he might be able to be like a sort of a mixture of Xhaka and Partey.
Maybe.
Or like a decent like backup. Well, Arteta trusts him enough to have loaned Lokonga out.
Yeah.
So, who knows? But I fucking can't stand him. I hate... The moment we signed him, it ruined my whole day. I was at work and I sit next to a Chelsea fan, right? And all day I was complaining that we got him.
Really?
And he was laughing his head off that we got Jorginho.
Yeah, because I don't even name one of them, did they?
No, because he's fucking shit. They're
Yeah,
like,
he
alright,
stinks.
cool, enjoy that. And they were like, oh, they were just happy that they got 8 mil for him.
Where did Chelsea get him from? Napoli, wasn't it?
Napoli.
Was he good there?
He was very, very good at Napoli.
Yeah.
I think he had like the most accurate passes or whatever it was. And he controlled the play. Then he touched Prem, and then I don't even think he's got a forward pass in him.
Fucking hell.
There was that period where literally every goal contribution he had was a pen.
Jesus Christ.
And I think he might have got one goal from, not even a goal from open play, I think he got an assist.
Yeah.
But everyday pen. Can't stand that guy. He
Yeah.
brings nothing to the table.
Fair.
I get he's won his Champions League or whatever.
Yeah.
Right, that's fine, but he didn't. It's not like he was the driving force for that Champions League.
Yeah.
But who knows? We need a bit of experience in the squad.
I'm not gonna lie. He's probably better than our midfield options right now. What is it? Pape Sarr
Yeah.
and Oliver Skip.
Every time Sarr plays, I forget.
Yeah.
And I think you signed the techie one from Watford.
Oh no. Oh, absolutely not. No.
Because when you lot got him, when he played, I think he played against us, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw him and I was just like, when did they get right? He's
Yeah.
gonna be tearing that wing up,
No,
and then it
no
was
way.
the other one. I was
No.
like, ooh.
I feel sorry for him. He's like 21 or whatever. But fucking
He
hell,
could be
man.
good one day, man.
He could be good, yeah, but
This is like all of you lot. You lot were slating. What was it? Sissoko. Not
Yeah.
to say that he was good, but he had
Yeah.
his moments where he worked.
yeah, he did
And
work.
this is what
yeah.
like Ndombele was very good technically, but he was fat.
Fat,
way to
lazy,
describe it, fat and
attitude
lazy.
stinks. I hope
But
he
apparently
stays
he's
in
tearing
that.
up in League One.
Oh, let him. Someone else is tearing it up in League One. Is Jed Spence cooking?
Oh mate,
cooking.
I saw the video, man, doing step up. You know what?
I'm pissed.
They've taken. Bro, my brother's free. The shackles are off.
Yeah.
He's
And do you know what?
He's what is it like? Free on parole.
Yeah.
And he's gonna come back
Yeah.
to you lot, man.
And
be
do
on
you know
that
that the
fucking bench.
funniest thing is as well? Obviously, Conte got his man. You know, a whole month later, we got in Pedro Porro on a little loan with an obligation to buy, obviously, because
He's a good
Daniel
player,
Levy, good player, but he got cooked by Leicester.
though. Right.
He got cooked.
But the only reason that I think saves him is because of that whole story with João Felix.
What was that?
You haven't heard the story?
No.
Apparently, João Felix's missus, who he is now back together with, cheated on him with Pedro Porro. And then João Felix, because a fucking side dish, just decided, yeah, I'm going to go back out of her.
Wow.
This is the story that I was seeing everywhere. So, have you
Wow.
you lot still got to play him again, innit?
What, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yeah, at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be a funny game.
Wow.
João Felix
I
was
never knew
smart.
that. When did this all come to
I
fruition?
think I've been seeing the stories for like the last like 3 weeks or however long. I don't know when it happened, but apparently I don't know how. I don't know where the two would have been. Maybe when João Felix, when they were both in Portugal, maybe.
Maybe.
But João Felix has been at Atletico for like a fair few years.
Yeah, because Porro's one of your boys, isn't he? Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he come from? He
was
before that
at
he was coming from City.
Yeah, City,
City
yeah.
Academy.
City. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Just to see Jed Spence cooking that is...
Are you finally not finally, but is everybody cemented now? That's it. Conte, get out of here.
No, I'm not Conte out. I'm not Conte out.
Because you lot played poor.
Yeah, we played poor. I'm not Conte
I
out.
think you conceded like what was it? Was it like 2 or 3 goals in like a matter of minutes?
Yeah, we Bentancur scored a tap in. I'm not Conte
When you
out.
went 1-0 up, I thought, you know what, it's going to be one of those. Harry Kane's just going to bag 4 or 5.
It usually does against Leicester.
Because Leicester is shit.
Yeah, I know.
So I really don't know what happened there. Even there was that brother who almost scored an own goal.
Yeah.
He took it past some player. These are the kind of men that beat you.
We're in the mud. We're actually in the mud. We got Fraser Forster in goal.
Yeah, was Lloris injured?
Yeah, he's out now.
He's out.
Yeah.
Oh, you man are done. Did you buy a backup goalkeeper?
No, but apparently I don't even know about this, to be honest. Bringing Ben Foster in because he's a free agent, bring him back from retirement. Apparently, I don't know about that though.
Would Ben Foster do it? Don't he support Arsenal?
I don't know.
Because I see him in an Arsenal kit a lot.
Yeah, I think that's because he's friends with Ramsdale though.
Oh.
I think he supports anyone. It's one of those ones, isn't it?
But I thought if he was like... Because didn't he retired at Watford?
Yeah.
Because isn't he like Watford area? And there are a lot of people in Watford that support Arsenal for some
Well,
reason.
he was at United, wasn't he? When he started,
Oh yeah, ages
he was
ago,
he was like with Fergie and that. But you know what's so funny is like, I think it's on Valentine's Day. Funny enough, we've got Milan, and we are going to get sexed up properly.
I don't know, man. Like if Sinelli was here, he'd tell you Milan are not good this year. They're not like awful, but compared to last year, I can't see any of them. And they've got that dusty goalkeeper. Can't remember his fucking name. It was winding me up the other day. He's so shit.
Better than Forster though.
I don't know, bro. They're very, very bad goalkeepers.
Well, I don't know. I'm not confident at all. But I'm still Conte in. I feel like if you bring a manager like Conte in, you got to back his ambition. In my opinion,
I think Conte should have ruffled more feathers during the transfer window.
he should have. Yeah.
Because you lot bought what? You bought a right wing back. Who else did you buy?
Danjuma. Well, we did.
Danjuma's a very good player.
Yeah. Again, that's not.
But
that's
then
just,
you bought your right wing back, and then wasn't it the game after Emerson Rowe had like the best game I've ever seen him have in the Spurs kit?
And a lot of people were calling because he's not. Obviously, we play this wing back system, and Royale was bought from Nuno. So he's more he's very good defensively. It's when he has to attack is when he stinks. So a lot of people were saying put him at right centre back. And then put Porro there, but we put Tanganga there. Oh God, we stunk. Tanganga, Dyer, and Davies. Worst back line I've ever seen. And Perisic on the left. That fucking spamming cross.
What happened to what's his name, Romero?
Romero's he got a red card, didn't he, against City?
Oh, he did, yeah.
So he's out.
Hell.
When he's out, we stink. We stink.
That's a game I'm surprised you lot won.
I know.
Especially with him getting sent off and whatnot. But I mean, you've done us a favour.
Yeah.
But I can't say. Don't get me wrong. All the Arsenal fans with a brain. We've all thought, you know what? It's not guaranteed. It's not whatever. We're just enjoying it while it's there.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I know.
But now that it's only 6 points.
Yeah.
And we've got City next. It could get very techie.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting.
It's going to be good. Yeah. It's going to be good. I think if you got to play any other Big Six team again, you ain't got to play United again. Have you done them twice?
Yeah, we've got to play. I'm sure we've got to play Chelsea.
At the Emirates.
I think so.
I reckon you'll do them.
And then I don't know what you would even classify as the Big Six anymore because Liverpool's shit.
Yeah. You'll do. I mean, anyone does them.
I feel like I'd rather play Liverpool. I feel like I'd rather play Liverpool twice than play Newcastle once.
If you got to play them.
I think we've got to play. Have we played Newcastle already? Again, I'm sure we did. Wait.
You drew with them, I think, at St James's Park.
Let me check.
It is going to be interesting, though.
Yep. Let's have a look. We have got. Oh, it's showing everybody's fixtures. Fuck off. Let's just pretend we got them again, man, because I can't be arsed. This is too much. We definitely got Chelsea again. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Newcastle again.
At the Emirates.
No, at their.
Oh, okay.
At their
Okay.
ground.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I feel like if you can at least get maybe a draw at the Etihad, and then nick a cheeky win at the Emirates, I think you're good then.
I think for us to be, not to say we're going to be super comfortable, but for us to sort of have a little bit of breathing room, we just need to win one of those games.
Yeah.
Because if we win one and then we lose one or whatever, that 6 point gap.
Yeah.
Any of us could drop more points.
Yeah.
And City have got what have they got? They've still got fucking Champions League.
Yeah,
They've still got whatever cups that they're in. I can't remember what's left anymore.
Not the League Cup, FA Cup. Are they still in that?
I'm sure they are. Cause I'm sure they've slapped up. I'm sure they beat us, and who else did they beat? Chelsea?
Yeah, maybe.
I can't remember, but I know that they've got a lot more on their plate. But their squad is just so good.
Yeah.
But who knows?
That's fucking football. I'm done with it.
Hopefully, with any luck, they get fucking relegated.
Who's that?
City.
Oh fucking! We ain't even touched on that. Oh my god!
It's financial fair play malarkey.
Oh, naughty.
They're 100 counts of whatever fucking fraud, basically. Did you see there was these fucking pictures of some of the CEOs of the companies that are investing in City?
Yeah.
And all that, and they're just fucking no followers, stock image fucking from Google. These man, they're frauding, but they're not even frauding well, bro.
Nah.
These man should go one of the fucking UK unis.
Yeah.
Because these men that bang fraud, bro, at least they're good at it.
Yeah, that's true. That's so funny. Yeah, fucking Chelsea are getting away with it somehow, though, aren't they?
I think, it's Chelsea and City that fucked English football.
Oh, yeah. What is it? 80 mil for Mudryk?
Yeah. And they're on this 8-year contract malarkey. This is why they're going to get away with it.
Yeah.
Because they're spreading their costs because of, what's his name, fucking Ted Bundy or whatever his fucking name is.
Ted Bundy.
Just buying fucking bare man. But Chelsea fans make me laugh, man, because you get Arsenal, they were like, 50 mil on Ben White. Oh my god. On what was it? Fucking, what was everyone calling him? The fucking Seaside Mustafi. That's such a funny name. Everyone's calling the fucking Seaside Mustafi. But these men are spending however fucking they loaned Felix.
Yeah.
And he got fucking suspended for what was it, a quarter of his fucking games that he's going to be in.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I don't know, man. It can't. This system they got, it can't last, man.
I'd love nothing more than. I don't really care as much with City because I feel like nobody cares about City. If City win leagues, they're like, alright, cool.
Yeah.
Because they just don't really have. They're only real rivals like United.
Yeah.
And United was so clear of them, they don't really care, most of them. So I don't really care that much about City. But I'd love for Chelsea to just evaporate.
That'd be so funny.
There's nothing likeable about that club.
No, not one bit.
Oh,
not
whatsoever.
one bit.
Fucking fans stink. The owners stink. They did everything, man, and nothing's safe. I'm still vexed from them since they. You remember what's his name? Di Matteo, who won them Champions League next season. They're like, yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
I ain't really forgiven them since that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This. I feel like that's what Abramovich done in it. This rinse repeat manager
Yeah,
shit.
and it don't work.
It don't work. It can't work now under Ted Bowley.
Yeah, because it's like Madrid do a similar thing.
Yeah.
But the thing with Madrid is we do it because we expect Champions League every year.
Yeah.
Either Champions League or League every year.
Yeah.
Like we're not the same as like Chelsea because obviously it's a bit more competitive in the Prem. But like that's why, and even Madrid, it's not even the same year. So you have to be playing really bad.
Yeah.
It's not just you win Champions League and then next year you finish like 5th.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and then like say see you later.
Yeah. Fuck Chelsea. Fuck Chelsea. But okay, let's move on to something else.
Cool.
So you've been spending a lot of your time on a certain game, my friend.
Ah yes, Hogwarts Legacy. I've changed my pronouns, by the way.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Let's go. Buckle up.
I used to be he, him, and now I'm Slither/Rin. That's me, bro. Because I'm fucking duppy, man, in that game. I fucking love that game. I got so excited. I lost a bit of excitement in it, but as soon as they announced you could torture and kill other students, I was like, I'm all for it. I was like, I don't care how much money, just fucking load it up, bro. I had my credit card
Slapping it.
slapping it on the table,
I
bro.
promise you'll never. This guy, when it comes to villain shit,
Oh, that's my bread and butter.
I promise you now, your Insta, the memes.
Oh, yeah.
The memes.
Yeah.
And I see sometimes you got to put them on that private story because they're too.
Man, sometimes.
Because they're too incriminating.
Yeah. Because
Man.
every now and then I almost like slip and put it on the main. And I'm like, yeah, I'm
That
not
can't
ready. Sometimes I even put one on the main. I was like, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, I see, I go do something, go gym, come back. I got like 5 DMs. I was like, right, what have I done?
Living for violence. I
Yeah,
respect
I love it, man. There's a mission. Because I hate Hufflepuff. Fuck Hufflepuff.
I've heard they're pussies.
Yeah, bro. If it was possible, I would wipe that house off the map. There'd only be 3, arguably 2.
What,
Gryffindor
like-
and Slytherin
what,
going
like-
back and forth.
On a Hitler.
Yeah, 100%. Straight
Okay.
purge the whole thing.
Fair.
There was like
Fair
one
to-
mission I think you do for it's like this first year like student. She like loses like her. There's like these little fucking marbles for like a game, right? So you obviously go collect them, and she's like, "Can I have them back?" I was like, "Nah, B." Like, and she's like, "Oh, that's not fair." I was like, "Finders keepers in it, man. Pocketed it. You don't even use it in the game, but I just pocketed it because I can."
Just because you can. Just because you're slithering.
Everything evil I could possibly do, bro.
Oh,
I'm just
my
out there,
days.
Vada Cadaver.
You do that?
100%, bro. Yeah, you get 100%. Once you unlock it, don't give a fuck. You end up in these little tournaments at the end,
Oh my
towards
days.
the end, right? Sometimes you just like, they're like, this enemy's a little bit higher. Let me just fucking L2 and circle, bro. Safe. See you later.
Oh my days.
You're done out.
It's open world. And do you choose what house you're going to be in?
Yeah, so you do like a little, they ask you 2 questions. They suggest a house, and you can pick a different house if you want to.
Okay.
But I didn't need to because I got Slytherin. They
Of
asked me
course.
2 questions, and like, you
'Cause
belong in
of course
Slytherin.
of course you
And
did.
I was like, yeah, safe.
Yeah, of
And I put
course.
my dark robe on. Man's
Oh
got his
my
hood
God.
up. I've got one of them, you know, them MF Doom masks on. But
Swear.
Bro, I got that. What is it? I got that 13.5-inch hardwood one, bro. the galley ain't ready. The galley are not ready. I fucking, bro. I've been knee deep in that game, man. Just causing just violence everywhere. There's just so many people. There's people that I'm like, I can't kill them yet, but I'm working out when I can, and when I can, it's ropes. What's
the broomstick called? The Quimbus?
Oh, Quidditch.
No, the broom. The Nimbus 3000.
Oh, the Nimbus 3000, yeah. I ain't got that, man, but mine's faster. But the flying in the game is pretty good.
Is it?
But obviously, the game is really good, but it's a bit. I think that I'm interested to see what the sales are going to be like afterwards,
Yeah.
because the entire like trans community is boycotting that game because of J.K. Rowling. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because obviously
Shit.
like I don't agree with anything that she's saying in it.
I don't know. What
Or
did she
anything
say? Educate me. I don't know.
Well, there's so many fucking quotes. I think she's the epitome of like a keyboard warrior.
Is this why when they done the whole reunion thing, she weren't invited? Is that why? Because
Yes.
there was a big thing about that.
Yes. Done.
Why does she have to just take your? You know, she's created this big like universe. Just take your money and cut. Why you gotta start spreading your opinions online and shit?
Like, I get it. I just feel like if people ignored her enough, she'd go away.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're not gonna buy a game or play a game just because of her, then I feel like that's a bit. I don't know, innit? I don't mind if you want to boycott a game, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Because I'll when Arsenal were fucking me off, I boycotted like buying.
Oh, facts. Yeah,
Spending
yeah,
money
yeah.
doing this, doing that.
Don't fund
but
it.
I feel like these men that are going. I've seen so many people. Oh, if you buy this game, you're transphobic. I was like, bro, I'm not transphobic, but I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of this game.
Yeah.
Or you're not like an ally of the fucking the trans people. I was like, brother, when did we go to war? When was there a war? I didn't sign up for the war.
You can't even enjoy a game no more, man.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What did she say? Oh, bro, she said something. There's just fucking bear quotes, bro. Oh, bro, I can't even. There's some of them I can't even bother to read, bro. They're just long. Just you, man, look it up, innit? For those of you that know, you know. You don't need to know the quotes. Just know that she's incredibly transphobic.
Wow.
They even put a trans character in the game.
Just to fuck her up.
I don't know whether it's no. I think
Does she not own the rights then to all this shit anymore? Then she can't.
I think she owns the rights or whatever. But if she like funds a game, I feel like she. I don't think she has any creative influence.
Oh, okay.
Or creative input, but they put in like some barmaid that's a trans character, and the only reason that you can tell is because she sounds like Barry White. That's the only reason that you can tell. That's the sort of inkling or whatever. But literally, it's like they've thrown her in to appease the community, but they put no effort into it. It's very funny, man. Very funny.
I'm holding back. Man said Barry White.
Bro, the voice is bare deep, and I think you can like pick like male or female, but whether you want to identify as a witch or wizard. But it was just too in depth for me. All I needed was I gave my guy that little tied up braids on his head. I gave him one scar on his left eye from that one guy that caught me lacking, and that was it, bro. I didn't need anything else.
What's the town called? Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade.
Is that where you got caught lacking? What's the backstory?
Yeah, bro, I'm running amok. Honestly, bro, when Voldemort grows up, there's gonna be a poster of me on his wall, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna inspire all the darkest man. I'm gonna inspire every single one of them.
I actually respect that. That's so funny.
Honestly, I think one of the head teachers, one of the assistant head teacher, is Weasley, innit?
Yeah.
Bro, if there's an opportunity, I'm gonna purge that bloodline out of the map. They're gone. They're done out. I can't wait because the Weasleys, I just can't stand, bro. They're just bare annoying.
Is it what is it? Assistant headmaster?
Yeah. So I don't know I think it's like a few hundred years, innit?
Yeah.
But with any luck, bro, I could purge that bloodline. There'd be nothing left. No Potters, no Weasleys.
No Potters.
A little Hermione, I'll allow it, innit? Because she got a little bit leng.
But she's a mudblood, no?
She is indeed, yeah.
So you might have to
But
cross
no,
over.
Bro, my only racism in Harry Potter is towards Hufflepuff. If you're Hufflepuff, if any of you out there in Hufflepuff, yeah, don't come potion class tomorrow, bro. Don't do it, man. For your own health.
This game sounds nuts.
It's good, very good game.
Is it?
I think I've been playing it for like 15 hours, and I'm like, I think like 20% of the way through or whatever. There's bare side quests, there's bare stuff. What I want to do is I want to fly through the main game,
Yeah.
get all the killing curses, and just fucking kill everyone on my side quest.
I respect it. If you had a bad day, just jump on.
Yeah, bro, this is like modern day GTA. You know the ones where like school is a little bit stressful, and then you get online GTA. You know the ones where I saw a video of it the other day where you get mowed down and then you go to the hospital, and the first thing every man does in the hospital, you see that one pedestrian, you just swing your arm back, bro, and just whack, and then the feds come and then there's no cars around. So you're just there 10 toes down the street trying to find one, and they M you off before you can get anywhere.
That's fucking funny, man.
Good game, man. Very, very good game.
Right, well, I'm going to look into that. But I've got an email from a listener.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Anonymous as always. He's got a bit of a problem. And who else better to bring it to than you? Because I can't wait for this one. Fucking hell.
Even though I don't want peace.
I want problems.
I want problems.
So,
Always.
he's been with a girl, his girl,
Right.
3 years deep.
Right.
They're going on a break. You know what that means? She's now going to Amsterdam
Right.
with a work friend who happens to be a...
Male. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
It's alright though, because they're sharing a single bed. Put him out of his misery right now. Immediately. End it. Lock it off, because your girl is going to be taking that.
I feel like there's no way for him to have not lost. Because it's one of those ones where if you ever got that gut feeling,
Yeah.
you know, where you get that gut feeling where your girl's hanging around one guy too much or whatever.
Mm.
If you get that gut feeling or whatever, the gut feeling is always right.
Always.
Always. Right? And the fact that she's going on what, just them two?
Yeah.
Little holiday with just random when you're on a break.
Mm-hmm. But his work friends is alright, innit? Could never run.
The only break that's gonna happen is they're gonna have breaks between rounds, bro. Because he's gonna blow her back out.
And then go smoke a spliff.
Yeah, and then probably forget he done it and come back and do it again.
Fuck, man, that's
Yeah,
big.
like a single bed as well.
They both got single beds.
I
Same
feel like
room,
even
single
if
beds.
it's one of those ones where I feel like even if it was a girl that I was interested in, even then I wouldn't firm a single bed.
Nah.
Because I like my space, man. I like to roll. I like this. I like that. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, chopping aside, you can push your beds together. You can chop on the sofa. You can chop in the shower. There's bare places you can chop. But yeah, no, brother, it's a lost cause, man. I feel for you, man. I'm gonna say a little prayer for you later. But you died for Nyash. You died, man. You got caught
You gotta move
nagging.
on.
Because there's no way. There is no way.
It's just peak though, isn't it? Because like the way it is like they've gone on a break, and as soon as a girl goes on a break, options upon options.
Right, yeah, because this is that thing, right, where you've seen, right, if maybe not everybody would agree, but if my girl was like, all right, cool, this random girl who I'm not friends with,
Mhm.
right, starts chatting to me, and then the girl goes, all right, block her, or whatever,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, I block people every day.
Yeah.
It's mine, I block.
Yeah.
But whenever the shoe's on the other foot and you want to say, oh, right, okay, it keeps moving to you, I block, you block. And I was like, are you friends with him? She's like, nah, he just keeps trying. Why don't you block him? And they're like, because they are keeping him around so that when you dip, then she's posting those fucking black screen on, the BBM thing. Like, oh, no, slow replies or like, oh, only replying to my mains or whatever the fuck it was back when we were like
Wow.
12 or whatever the fuck. Right? When she does that brother's gonna be there. He'd be like, "Oh man, I wouldn't treat you like that. Oh, they're one of them ones." Or she's saying,
Yeah.
or she's saying, "All men are dogs," and you're just trying not to woof.
Yeah. Fuck. I prefer not to speak.
But
Yeah.
no, it's just wild. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
With this whole blocking thing, like with what you just said, like if my girl was like, I don't know about it, I'll block her straight away. But like, if it's on the other foot, yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, because
It's
people
wild.
right. There's no reason for a break.
Yeah.
If your relationship isn't working, that's it.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Or you can or you just break up or whatever, and then 6 months might go by, a year might go by, you start chatting again,
Yeah.
and then you're like, you lot are both grown as people, and then you might decide, all right, cool, let's try again.
Yeah.
Right? But a break is wild. A
Yeah.
break is so one person can cheat, or
Yeah.
not even cheat. One person can fucking clap cheeks,
Yeah.
or get their cheeks clapped with no guilt.
100%. And boys that are, unless you're langers with a little bit of clout, maybe a bit of money, you ain't got options like girls have. No way.
I was actually having an argument with one of the girls in my team, because I was saying that like girls have so much more options than boys. And she's like, no, we don't.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, yes, you do. And we were like
Yeah.
arguing about it. Eventually, she started to agree,
Yeah.
because my argument I always make: if you go to a club, if you're a 3 out of 10 male, and you go to a club, you could be on. Let's say for whatever reason, no one girl could see you attempt it with another girl.
Yeah.
As in, you can move to one, and then if she pied you off, no other girl would know, so you can move to another one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that guy could move to every single gal in that club, and you go home with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But a 3 out of 10 girl could go up to, I reckon, the first 5-10 guys, right? And if by the end of the night they haven't got any options, or they're just on straight beating, then she'll be successful.
100%.
Because it's like, it's so much their option. They have so many more options, so they can be a little bit more picky.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of us ain't got these kind of options.
Mm-mm.
And there's ones where you get those girls. You get a girl. You can have a girl that's like sort of you chat to like briefly, and then you see again in the club, right? Or you go get a drink, you have a little chat, and then you can tell that like the vibe's kind of there. Even then, you ain't got a fucking chance, bro.
Nope.
Because you honestly, you could be going down the wing, bro, and then out of nowhere, there's Van Dijk and Koulibaly in front of you, and you ain't got a fucking chance.
No way.
Because even if the girl's on it, the girl could be she could be curious.
Yeah.
She could be ready. She's like, alright, cool, tap it in. The net is yours. I'm not gonna make a save. I ain't got the ability.
But them 2 centre
But
backs.
then,
in front
the
of
two
them,
fucking 6'4", 300 fucking pound centre backs. They're letting you go nowhere.
and they've
near it.
always got a massive head as well. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like proper Buzz Lightyear.
All them
head.
ones where she's not interested. But those are the ones that make me laugh. Because it's not a case of she's not interested. It's these girls have nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody that wants them because their energy is shit.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, cool. If I can't have no one, then no one's gonna have no one.
It's giving me Betsan vibes.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, no, I forgot all about her. Ooh.
Fuck.
Fucking yeah, she had a face like a slapped ass. But yeah, like you were trying to do. I was trying my best, man. I was trying to box out. I was dropping shoulders, trying to play that through ball, man. It was hard out there, man. I did more step overs than I've ever done in my life.
It's like Jed Spence, man, in League One.
I was trying. Yeah, she didn't make it easy, man. Just like
She's
like trying to go past Prem and N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A scrappy CDM. That's what she was, man. And you get them
with her face like a slapped ass, man.
Oh, sometimes it's techie, man. Sometimes like you said, you get them 2 centre backs, and then if you've got the scrappy CDM in front of them, right off.
Yeah, no way.
Right off.
No way. But if we were out with a group of boys,
yeah,
and a girl came and approached one of us,
yeah,
right, one, we'd all probably fall over because no girls approach boys.
Never.
And if you disagree, then feel free to, not even on a like usual thing, feel free to message me and argue your case because I will not believe you.
Mm-mm.
Right? If a girl came and approached us or whatever, and then regardless of, even if like, because obviously it's different strokes for different folks, right? Even if we don't find them attractive or whatever, if they've got like a decentish vibe and then they move to like any of the boys that are single, we're not going to be like, well, we're just going to, alright, cool, in a bit, enjoy it, have your chat.
Yeah.
Let's go for a cigarette, let's leave.
Yeah.
But obviously, I get obviously why girls have to stick together because men are a bit creepy, innit?
They are.
But
Men are a
still,
bit creepy.
Still, it's a bit wild,
Men can be, I'm going to look in the camera and say this, men can be creepy as fuck and they still won't get blocked. I'm just going to leave that one there.
Yeah? The funniest ones is when a girl refuses to block one guy or whatever, and then like you stop chatting and later on you find out they're together. And it's like, how long have you been lining this one up?
Yeah.
Like, been eyeing up the pass from fucking goal kick. Been eyeing up that through ball.
Yeah, man.
For how long?
Playing out from the back.
Yeah, or the funniest one I had this girl that I was chatting to. I won't disclose when, innit? But me and her stopped chatting about, I can't remember what year it was, but let's say we stopped chatting in August, right?
Last year.
Yeah, I think it was last year, maybe year before.
Okay.
But let's say we stopped chatting at the end of August, right? Because we were like arguing for like most of August. And then whenever I saw one of my other female friends, she sent me a screenshot of her celebrating her 1 year anniversary on like the fucking 2nd or 3rd of August.
Wow.
So it's just like, obviously me and her weren't together. I was like, you do your thing. But it's just one of those ones where were you that desperate that the moment like we locked it off, you went and jumped straight to him?
Yeah.
Or were you lining this up because we were arguing?
Yeah.
Because I can't even remember what we were arguing about. I just know she was wrong.
Yeah.
And obviously because I'd rather risk upsetting somebody and argue my point.
Yeah.
Because I argue in a very respectful manner. I don't just shout and scream.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of people just can't handle being told that they're wrong when they are wrong. and then it leads to arguments or whatever. But you know, here's what it is. Here's what it is.
Yeah. So long story short, lock it, because your girl's getting fucked. Fucked. That's just it.
Yeah, she's probably gonna find a couple Dutch boys, and they're gonna noken in a koken, or whatever it is.
Wow.
However you say it. I can't remember what the fuck it means.
I don't.
Noken in the koken.
Listen, you've taught me something new.
I can't remember what it means. I just know it's Dutch.
Running that Eurostar train.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, it's raps, bro. Find the new one, man. Do better.
Yeah, there's always that. No,
Head up, king.
Yeah, come on. Stay toxic if you want. I don't know. But what else we got? Yeah, so I was watching something on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh.
I think you might like it because we're doing this whole fitness thing, innit? I know Luca would probably like it. I don't know if he's watched it, obviously, because I've only just watched it, but it's called Physical 100.
Bro, when I tell you, I fucking love that shit. I binge watched it the whole weekend. These men are like the pinnacle of male fitness.
Yeah.
And female fitness.
Oh god, yeah.
But like you see them all walk in, they got like sculptures like of their like torso or whatever.
Yeah.
Hench.
Yeah.
And they're doing all these fucking challenges. And there's some I don't know if you watched all of you caught up.
No, I literally watched a little bit last night with.
Oh, very good. There's some man that are like, I want to say they're like 130 kg.
Yeah.
But they are fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you get that fast. And then there was one where they're doing like a sergeant jump.
Yeah.
And these men are sergeant jumping my height.
It's crazy.
Like
Athletes, man.
I just don't understand. No run up, just literally like jump.
Yeah.
It's just wild. It's a very good show. The fucking voiceover is jarring.
Yeah.
And also they're doing this weird like camera thing where they're showing it from different angles.
And they replay
but
the audio.
Replaying
Yeah,
the audio.
That's jarring. Yeah, that's
like,
jarring.
Very jarring. But it's also like the voice actors that are doing are fucking funny. So you see them all come in. Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh, do you watch
Hello.
it with English like commentary?
Yeah. Well, I think it just defaulted to it.
Oh, okay.
I probably
Fair.
well saying that it's too late now, but I probably
Yeah.
should have put it with just subtitles and had it in what is it, Korean?
Yeah.
Wherever it is.
So I watched it with my girl. That tough, by the way. Tough. 'Cause just seeing all these ripped dons, like, wow. Okay.
That'll be you one day, bro. That'll be you.
Come on. But no, we watched it in Korean.
My thing just defaulted to English. I thought, fuck it, just leave it as it is.
Mm.
But yeah, very, very jarring. And like they pick like, it's funny because they pick like the Big Brothers, right? But they do like a voiceover. But they make them sound bad dumb like this. Like, I can't believe that happened.
Oh my days.
But
Yeah,
they make
I
them
don't
sound
think
like
I can take that
fucking
serious.
proper meatheads.
Yeah, I don't think I can take that serious.
But it's just really fucking funny.
Do you know what? I like it though. I like Koreans.
Yeah,
Because no matter like how physical it might get, they just respect each other, man. That could never run in this country because it would just be a scrap.
Nah, never.
It would just be a scrap.
Because they're all like bowing before. They're all like good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Like they're not taking it too seriously.
Yeah.
Some of them are like throwing like accidental elbows or whatever.
Yeah.
In like the physical competitions.
I see that one,
and then they're just sort of they pause it, they bow, they say like sorry or whatever, and they carry on.
Yeah.
But over here, you get that one swift elbow and it'd be
Oh, it'd be a scrap. Yeah, it'd be an absolute scrap. It's good though. How long do you reckon you could last on the very first one where they got to hold on to the bar? But let's just say like you'd been training a while for this.
I feel like 30 seconds, bro.
Do you reckon?
I don't think...
I wouldn't give myself long.
It depends, because when the ones that are hanging like that are idiots.
Oh god,
They're all
yeah.
idiots. The ones that are like sort of above it, holding on to it, sort of putting some of their weight on it,
Yeah.
then they're the fucking smart ones. But I reckon if I could get myself into that position, maybe 30 seconds or whatever. But I don't have the upper body strength because I'm a heavy boy. There ain't no way.
Yeah.
But even then, you got some of them like I was watching it. You got bare people struggling, and then you've got the fucking gymnast just looks like he's asleep.
Oh yeah, the guy that lasted right till the end, and it was like they have they pick their favourites as well, didn't they? Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
They pick their favourites.
But yeah, it's weird because they're like, there's this one guy who's like, I don't know, I can't even remember what he does, but everybody just decided he's gonna win.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but
It's the big guy that comes right at the end, I think. And they're like, oh, is it him? They're like, oh, I can't believe he's here. It's the one with the mad traps.
yeah, no, not him. They think he's gonna obviously, but there's
Okay.
this random other guy who's just like quick, fast, strong, or whatever.
It's not the guy called Agent H, is it? Everyone's
Not him.
Not him.
But I wanted Agent H. I wanted Agent H to win.
yeah. He seems like a favourite for them.
But there's a lot of just likable characters on it.
yeah.
There's some random ones, but I didn't realise that you could get. Granted, obviously it's only 100 people, but I
Yeah.
didn't realise that there were 100 athletes like that in
Yeah.
like one country. I know that sounds very, very weird, but you've got people who are like competing in World's Strongest Man.
Mm-hmm.
You've got fucking Olympic gold medalists. You've got a bunch of shit. I didn't think they'd have that many people in that show.
Yeah, they got like there's one random baseball player in there as well, isn't there?
The fucking white
American.
brother.
He's like American, isn't he?
Yeah, and they've got like bear dancers and stuff like that.
There's a black guy in it as well, isn't there?
Yeah, but it was jarring as well because I think he must be speaking Korean.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Okay, cool. Because they've got a voiceover for him, and I was like, bro, this man speaks English, bro. But then I realised he must be speaking Korean.
He did speak English at some points though. So
Yeah,
did the baseball player as well, I think.
Weird, maybe just habit, but I think was his name Miracle or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good show. If you haven't watched it, I highly
It's
recommend.
fucking good. I like the guy that's got half of his body tattooed as well. Do you remember that guy? He's the one, he paid no respect to the other guy when he was doing the ball thing. The guy running, picked up the ball. This guy that had like half his body covered in tattoos, he just walks in, not chasing him.
Oh yeah.
And then right in the last 30 seconds, he just darts for him and just takes the fattest nail ever.
Yeah, did you see? Is it the first episode where they've got the hench guy, the big one, and he just throws the ball behind him
Yeah.
and he just blocks it.
Yeah.
That would scare the life out of me.
Yeah. Because I think these slimmer dons, they were picking the bigger guys, thinking, well, if I get the ball and just run.
Yeah, but they all of them drop the ball.
Yeah, because they're going
If
too
you grab
fast.
the ball quick or whatever, but that guy that was blocking it, his acceleration was nuts. Like
Yeah.
he got there like a split second after the other guy.
Yeah.
And if you've got something that big running behind you, bro, you're gonna fucking panic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%.
Very, very well.
That's like Sanelli coming for you, isn't it?
Yeah, like imagine if you gave Sanelli, if you made Sanelli as fast as Lou,
Oh my god, no.
I'd
be frightened.
yeah. Because I was gonna say if fucking push comes to shove, if you're ever scrapping Sanelli, you just gotta run and just hope that like you just tire him out. But then I don't know, man.
That's raps. It's like that guy in Sorrento that's Sanelli beefed. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Anyhow Sanelli caught him. I don't think Sanelli would be in this country. He'd be locked up
Do you know
somewhere.
how funny that was?
I wish I see it.
I would think I was just. I didn't see the altercation. I was just down in the smoking area,
Yeah.
and then I just see Sanelli running downstairs. Like, where is he? And I was like, what's that? Who? And then he was like, some brother like stepped on his crepe or pushed him or whatever the fuck it was. And man, I was just hiding in the toilet, man. That's funny. I wish I could scare people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, cowering on the fucking toilet bowl. You know the ones where people look underneath the thing and you're just on the fucking knees knocking.
Sanelli would have had him over in that weird little balcony bit with a massive
God,
drop.
over the murder.
Sanelli would have had him.
Oh, I had
by
him
the
fucking
dick.
dangled over like by the
Yeah.
scruff of the neck.
Fuck, memories though, man.
That's funny.
Memories. Another show that we watched. I don't know if you watch it. You.
Nah.
You don't watch that shit.
What is this, season 3 now?
4.
4, fucking hell.
And I'm with the thing is like
Is it good?
I don't know yet. They've split it into 2 parts. So they've released the first 5 episodes and then they've released the next 5. I was gassed for it, but I don't know,
Are
man.
you completely up to date?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man, because I take recommendations, but it's just like I've been recommended 2 big shows on Netflix, and they both stunk.
Okay.
Stranger Things stunk,
I'm not gonna watch that.
and Wednesday stunk.
Also not gonna watch that.
But they're
no way.
both fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like I can get why people like them, but it's one of those things where I feel like it's niche.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you've got to like gothicy stuff or the Addams Family to like Wednesday, and to like Stranger Things you've got to be an absolute loser. And that's just it.
Ooh. That's gonna
That's it.
press a lot of people,
I
man.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
So you've got
little
the Chelsea fans coming
Yeah.
for you. You've got the trans potentially coming for you.
Well,
maybe not.
I mean, for
Maybe.
playing the game.
For
yeah,
playing the
but,
game,
you
yeah.
know,
And now you got the Stranger Things man, then, which is massive apparently.
that's fine. The Stranger Things man can come for me with their little action figures and and their glasses with tape on it. That's fine.
It's like that thing, isn't it? How many toddlers do you reckon you can knock out?
That's it. You know,
That's
I
what it would
always
be
answer
like.
that question, bro. But it's so I reckon 100, couple hundred.
Because that'll be the Stranger Things, like, I reckon.
Yeah,
how many
'cause it's
toddlers
just
can you
like-
knock out?
It's one of those ones where like it's just always the same thing, isn't it? Like if I got them in that doorway,
Yeah.
like let's say I'm in my hallway and they're just coming through the front door, just straight kicks alone, bro. Pile them up. They wouldn't make it past. I reckon I could have a pile of bodies
That's fair.
in that door.
Just throwing
But
them.
if they caught me like out in the middle of like a playground or something like that, I think it'd be ropes.
Swear.
Because they just like have you ever played with like one of your little cousins or whatever, and you're trying to get them to leave you alone, and they just grab onto your leg,
Yeah.
and they just unleash like this fucking hidden dragon level grip,
Yeah.
and you just can't get them off. Imagine like 5 of them, like all grabbed onto you, and the rest of them are just scratching you with their, like those kids they've got like these weird little sharp nails sometimes. Some of these kids, so they just be fucking scratching you, even like babies. Like I'm holding like one of my little cousins or whatever.
Yeah.
And when they like to just grab, just fucking
Just
start
claw
scratching
you.
my eye and shit.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, if you was to just, like, pile up, all these toddlers, your fucking living room would look like...
That's one thing. I was like, why's he about to cover his mouth? And I realised you're about to say something fucking diabolical. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man, looking like fucking... Oh, mate.
Lord have mercy.
I'm so glad.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
Oh, mate, we made it about 40 minutes in before Spencer come out. But yeah, fucking hell, man. Those are the 2 wildest ones, man. I don't think we could have said anything worse.
Probably not, no. But anyway, them Stranger Things, though, they'll try and tell you that Vecna is fucking worse a villain than Thanos, man.
Who's Vecna? The one that gets
He's that
stopped,
big-
the one that gets stopped by music.
He's that, I don't know, he's that big ball bag looking Donny.
Yeah, because I've seen like clips from it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I gave it a chance. I watched the whole first season.
Yeah.
But I did not like any characters at all. That little kid, what's it? The one with the one who was missing bare of his teeth, the one with the curly hair. I was gonna say the whistle tube. That kid could probably. I reckon he could plant that candle.
Rather
over
my
there.
dad.
Yeah, I can't stand that kid. That kid's face irritates me. I don't even know what it is.
Man.
Don't know what it is.
The only one I know that's in it is, I think there's one Don that's in, I don't know, what's he in? It, maybe? The Pennywise thing. Little Ute with glasses. The first Pennywise film.
Oh, the
He's
one
like
with
a
the
meme
jet
now.
black hair.
Yeah.
The one that does the click.
The
meme.
clicker, yeah, him, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only Don I know. Oh, of that fucking, the one that Drake tried to nonce up. What's her name? Who Simon keeps telling me he's a Lengers now. Millie Bobby Brown or something.
yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Isn't she like 12? Wait, isn't she like, well, wasn't she like 12 for like most of these series?
I couldn't tell you. I just think it's weird that people think she's
I don't
Leng.
even think she's 18 now. She might be. I don't
Maybe.
know. I need to fact check myself.
All I know is that
But I'm sure, yeah, when I watched the first season, she looked like 8.
all I know is the Fat Rabbit told me that fucking Millie Bobby Brown's a Lengers and that Yat that played Wednesday's a Lengers, and I disagree heavily on both.
Wait, when did he tell you that?
He told me that like last year, whenever Wednesday come out.
Okay, he's lucky.
Is it just like
She turned 18 last February.
what, Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah,
lucky.
just got away with that
You
one.
just escaped a serious case.
Chungus, man.
But even so, you know what it is? I kept seeing like there was this stuff on like social media where the reason people thought that she was Leng is because there was like fucking ads that she did for something,
Yeah.
and somebody photoshopped the shit out of her and gave her mad like curves and shit. This is why the
Fucking hell.
man then got sucked in, and that's probably why Chungus thought, okay, but nah.
I reckon Chungus is that type of guy that would do this new AI thing that everyone's doing, man. Have you seen this?
Which one?
People are like getting just random porn clips of just some girl just getting.
Oh, I saw.
Just getting.
I saw that. I was a bit like. Initially, I was like, before I deeped it, I was like, why are people so upset about this?
Yeah.
But then I realised, I imagine it must be different level violating to just see yourself, or what it looks like yourself, having all this weirdness.
See how closest we're gonna get now, isn't it?
Yeah, valid. Yeah, but
Or for Bants do it.
I'd slip my wrist before I even allowed that to happen.
Ouch.
You couldn't pay me to watch that.
Ouch.
I reckon you honestly, Wakey Wines could offer me a crate of Prime, and I'd still say no. Fuck that.
So Ellie's uncle could offer you a crate of Prime, you'd still say no. How dare you, man?
Did
That's
you see
fucking
those?
funny.
Speaking of Wakey Wines, did you see those pictures of Harry outside Wakey Wines?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Do you reckon? Can you imagine Wakey Wines suppliers Harry?
Oh, that would be so funny.
Because that is
though.
like, obviously JJ would be fucking livid, but that would be like proper business from Harry. Because if
Yeah.
Wakey Wines is selling, like, let's say he's selling a bottle for like 200 quid,
Yeah.
and Harry's like, fuck it, I'll give it to you for 100, double your profit,
Yeah.
and Harry's got fucking 30 of them or whatever,
Yeah.
that's a tasty little fucking free bags
Oh god, yeah.
of doing nothing, just driving down there and giving it to him.
Wakey Wines is eating off
Yeah?
of this. He's eating off of this.
I just don't know, man. I feel like it's weird because most social media people can't stand him
Yeah.
because I feel like he's just ripping people off. Also, that whole fucking Abdul come closer,
Yeah.
Abdul go back. That's just fucking. I don't know.
I don't get it. People moan about him, but then people are dumb enough to go pay that and give him views as well.
He's probably like one of the one British memes in the last however many years that I just don't find funny.
Yeah, pretty much. I know you can't help the TikTok algorithm because it literally just deep throats you with some shit, doesn't it? But you don't have to like it.
Sometimes, I
comment.
mean, TikTok's pretty good with if you hit not interested.
Yeah.
So when you hit not interested, you can click like there's this thing where it says show details, and you can pick individual hashtags, and you won't see them again.
Oh, I didn't know that. Fucking hell.
I do that all the time. Every time I see anything astrology related, same.
Fair.
Not interested in fucking Capri Sun Rising, fucking Mercurial and reggaeton, fucking.
Ooh.
I can't. Nah, just dead.
So that's another lot that's going to come for you.
Bro,
Your DMs are going to be mad now. Your DMs
well,
are
the
going to be
astrology
mad.
not come from me. These men have been at war with me for years. These nonsense warriors. Bro, it reminds me. I was actually very close to getting a dog.
Okay.
Like
That's pretty cool.
very very close. What breed is your dog?
My dog.
Yeah.
He's a West Highland Terrier. Westie.
Okay, cool. Because and what's your dog called?
Buddy.
Right. This is why this is funny. Because my mum's friend was getting rid of a dog. Right. I think it was a Maltese poodle. Because I couldn't tell because I thought it looked similar to your dog called Buddy.
Okay. Oh, that dog was called Buddy as well. Oh, lit.
It was funny.
Fucking
Obviously,
hell.
it was extra funny as well when I told Curtis because obviously we take the piss out of him. You know, Buddy.
Buddy.
Hey,
yeah.
Buddy. But obviously we're gonna get it, and then the only reason I didn't is because apparently I wanted to make sure and do my checks because I thought it's not fair to get a dog if I can't look after the dog.
Yeah.
So I was like, if the dog can have like a family of kids or whatever and a big garden, I'd be like, yeah, I'd rather the dog have that no matter how much I want the dog.
Yeah.
But the dog, I really like the dog. So we went. My mum was like, all right, cool, we'll go see it, and then we went down to the woman to go have a look at the dog. The dog is the most energetic dog I've ever seen in my life.
Really? Boy, yeah?
Boy, yeah.
Okay.
It runs absolutely everywhere. Like, apparently you got to walk it for like an hour and a half a day. Like, split, obviously you got like little 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Otherwise it will just be jumping on everything, doing everything, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those ones where it's just bare playful or whatever. It calms down every now and then, but it's just bare excitable.
Okay.
But the woman who was who was getting rid of it, she's getting rid of it because I think she couldn't. She was saying that she couldn't like handle looking after it or whatever because it's just too much for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so obviously she's bare sad or whatever. Yeah, so she was gonna get rid of it, right? And then when I went and met her, just weird.
Really?
A weird woman. She's like, "Oh, I love you two's energy. The energy you lot are displaying is very very warming, very welcoming." And I was like, "All right."
I could never see you in that situation.
Yeah, because my mum said before, she's like, by the way, according to her friend, this woman's batshit crazy. So I didn't even make it like 3 steps past her doorway, and I was like, "You're very weird," because obviously we said hello. Granted, I find it weird as well. Shaking hands, I find it weird. Because obviously I find it at work or whatever, and if I'm in a work setting, yeah, shake everyone's hand or whatever. But when you meet somebody who you're going to get a dog or whatever, I shook her hand and she wouldn't let go of my hand for like 3-4 seconds. Like proper like grip.
Ugh.
And then I was like, okay. And then she's like, "Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, you seem very, very nice," or whatever. And I was like, alright. So obviously I sat down and she's like, I think she must have been like, what? Maybe 60, like late 50s.
Where was
50s.
this? Where, do you know?
Winchmore Hill.
Winchmore Hill. Oh, not too far then.
No. So So obviously I was sitting next to my mum. Like, so I'm sitting there, my mum's sitting there, and then the woman's like a L-shaped sofa, and she's sitting there.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, come and sit next to me. I need to read your vibe."
Oh, fuck off.
And then I was like, "All right." I was like, "Oh," so I was playing with the dog. I pretend I didn't hear it. So I just completely aired it.
I can never hear
because
that.
I was just like, I'm stroking the dog or whatever, and then my mum obviously stepped in, started asking the questions about the dog.
Yeah.
My mum and her were like, all right, because I think she's met her before because she's met the dog before. So the arrangement we were supposed to have was, I was like, cool, I'll take the dog, and because my mum said she'd want the dog, but obviously my dad wouldn't want it. So what we would do is, if I'm in the office for 3 days a week or whatever, depending on the days, if she's off, my mum's off, she'll have the dog for those 2 days, and then my dad will just have it for the other day, which they can manage or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, cool. I was like, I confirm that or whatever, because obviously the woman was saying the dog can't be left by itself at all. And then she kept saying this over and over. She repeated herself like 400 times, and then she cried, and then she repeated herself, and she cried. And I was like, right, you are fucking very, very strange. I'm very glad my mum was here because I reckon I'd have just left.
Yeah.
Because very, very, very jarring woman. I get it. Obviously, she can get rid of a like 9-month-old dog or whatever. She's worried about it. I'm sure that the dog could have been left for a little bit by itself, but how would she know? Because she's never done it.
Yeah.
But the way I feel like that, me and my mum both thought that the reason the dog's energy was so high and it was so like hyperactive is because the woman was batshit crazy.
Yeah, probably.
So you know how dogs like they sort of like absorb a bit of your energy.
It's real. That's real.
So if you're like a
That's
calm
real.
person,
Yeah.
your dog will be calm. If you're an aggressive person, your dog will more than likely be a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
And if you're batshit crazy, your dog's gonna be fucking all over the gaff.
Yeah.
Right. So she's like, all right, cool. She's like, do you want to take him out for a walk? And I was like, yeah, cool. In my head, I'm like, bro, anything to get me out of this yard. I was like, good luck, mum. Good luck. So obviously, she goes and gets the leash, the Louis Vuitton leash.
I see that on your story.
Baffed. It weren't one of those extendable ones. It's basically like a fucking belt.
Yeah.
And then she was like, obviously, I'm going to hold the leash. And she's like, all right, I'm not insulting you or anything like that, but you need to like wrap it around your arm because he's whatever. He's quick, he's strong or whatever. So he's not that strong.
Yeah.
So obviously, I've put it in my hand and she's taken out my hand. She's gone, no. Wrapped it round, put it in my hand. I was like, rah, you're getting a little bit too close here, love.
Yeah.
So obviously I've gone taken the dog for a walk. That dog has pissed every like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Every corner. I was fucking backed. I was like, how much have you got in the tank? But apparently I think it was like marking its whatever the fuck it was doing.
Yeah, they hold on to it, don't they?
And then some woman came over to stroke it. It was wrapped. The dog was up running around in circles. A leash was wrapped around its leg. It didn't care, bro. Bare hyper. I'd be interested to see I reckon if I had it for like a week or two, I reckon it would just calm down.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Because I'm a very like calm person.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's one of those ones where I feel like she's just fucking weird. Very, very, very strange woman. But talking just absolute fucking waffle. So we're like, cool. So by the end of it, she was winding me up so much. I was like, I don't even know if I want this dog.
Yeah.
Like I like the dog, and I feel like the dog would be really cool. It was also biting me, bears, but like playful biting. But it's just like one of those ones where, alright, cool. If I want the dog, I can't just be like, I've basically just got to firm it.
Yeah.
Because it's giving me like little nibbles. They kind of don't really hurt your arm. They leave like a little mark.
Yeah.
But when it starts to like bite my finger or whatever, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Buddy done that when he was a puppy.
Yeah.
And it took him a while to get out.
But obviously, initially, if I have the dog or whatever and it bites me, then I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But I don't want to be like that because she was fucking very, very weird woman.
Yeah, she did some fucking juju on yours, right?
Yeah, very, very strange woman. And then she was asking, she's like, oh, what months were you born? And my mum's like,
oh
I was
no,
born December. I was like, October. And she's like, you're giving very like Libra energy. I was like, yeah, I've been told this like bare times. Or whatever. I was like, I'm not gonna get into it. So obviously I'm just there playing along, and she's like, oh, you're very leveled, very. And I was like, oh yes, I've been told that quite a lot actually. Like pretending
just
like
playing ball, man.
Pretending like I don't know why I've been told it, and I haven't been told it by every fucking weirdo astrology person out there. You fucking strange. But I reckon you know what the kids that ate glue at school, man.
Oh man.
Because it's just wild to me. Don't get me wrong, I let people believe what they want in it, but don't force your beliefs on me, man.
Nah, yeah.
Like, don't tell me that because I was born at fucking 3:04 a.m. I was like, I'm slightly different than if I was born at 3:03.
Yeah.
Just fucking wild. But yeah, so we're going to get the dog or whatever we said. It got to a point where I was like, cool, let me just say, because we just didn't want to just take it there and then, because we thought it'd be a bit techie. For some mom said she speak to my dad about it, and then she texts me later. She's like, nah, or whatever, can't have it. Dad said no. Basically, what my dad said is like, I've got enough bitches in this house. I let enough bitches in this house. I'm not having no more, no more in the house. So it's a lost cause. I might like consider it or whatever, but I need to like weigh my options up in it.
Yeah, that's cool. If you want a doll, you'll get one.
Because I was saying, obviously, what I would do is I would walk it for like I wake up early anyway.
Yeah.
Walk it for like half hour, 40 minutes in the morning. Let it go do its business. Come back, go to work. And then when I come back in the evening or whatever, I walk it again.
Yeah.
Because apparently you don't need to like feed it at certain times. If you just leave enough food for the day in the bowl, it will just gradually go and eat it when it's hungry.
Yeah.
And it'll have water or whatever. But I don't want to be like, don't get me wrong, I don't really care what the woman thought. But I didn't want it to be a case of I leave it here on its own for one day and I find out that she's right and it goes absolutely skit and just shits everywhere and ruins all my shit.
Yeah.
Because then if I had to go take it back, because we were going to do like maybe a trial week or whatever, if I had to take it back, I feel like I'd just feel like I'd take a massive L.
Yeah, she would. I told you so.
Yeah. So yeah, very, very strange woman. Very, very strange woman. She might actually be my NPC of the week.
I'm going to go on to... Let's do NPC of the week then. Okay. Is that yours, yeah?
She might be, yeah.
Okay. I'll do mine. My NPC of the week's Rogue One. You're going to find this so funny. It's a German soldier from 1945 or whenever the Second World War was on. Right? So obviously I'm seeing a girl that lives, a fair distance away. Okay. I was meant to go down there Thursday.
Right.
Till today or whatever. Okay. Tuesday, they pull a bomb out from where she lives. She lives round the back of like this river. They pull a fucking bomb out. Yeah,
locked off the whole area.
Yeah, a whole World War II bomb. They had to evacuate everyone. And to be fair, my NPCs shouldn't really be the German soldiers that dropped it. It should be like the people that attempted to deal with it. I just couldn't deal with it. They didn't know what they were doing, boy.
It is techie, man, because obviously, like, I don't know, man. I don't know the complete ins and outs of bomb disposal.
Yeah.
But if it was close enough for them to have to lock it off, if they'd accidentally set off, then...
I promise you, it was like opposite a petrol station.
Opposite a petrol station?
More or less.
Okay, but it's the kind of thing that you hope happens in somewhere like Birmingham, man.
Yeah.
Because if there was a giant hole in the ground where Birmingham was, I don't think anybody would pay any attention.
Nah, probably not.
Improve the area, man. House prices go up.
Fuck Birmingham, yeah. Fuck Birmingham. But, I just think it's so funny that this bomb's come down, not gone off all these years ago, only to cock block me all these years later. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. It fucked me off. Because first it was like, alright, cool, they pulled the bomb out Tuesday. Surely by Thursday this thing's going to be done. Like Thursday, no, they ain't done it yet. Alright, cool, whatever.
Wait, so they were still... So it must have been like a missile.
It was massive.
Yeah, that's probably why then. I mean, I can kind of understand it because you got to dig that thing out carefully.
It weren't a missile, no, it weren't a missile. It was an actual bomb. Like, it weighed like 250 kg.
What?
And it was the size of a human's torso.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and then it got to Friday. This thing still hadn't been done. They defused this thing at like 8 on Friday.
What time did your shift start on Friday?
I weren't working Friday.
I was going to say, because if it was like, it's just in time for your
I was
shift
waiting
to start.
Listen, as soon as, because they defused the bomb, but they were like, we don't know whether we're going to let people back in their asses or not. So I was just waiting for that Fabrizio Romano, here we go, man. So when she said, oh yeah, I'm allowed back, I'm like, licking my lips. Let's go. So Friday, I got there. Yeah, man. But fuck the German soldier. Decided to drop that bomb, only to cock block me all these years later. Fuck you.
Funny. That is very, very funny.
But that's my NPC of the week. I just thought it was, I thought it was fucking hilarious, man.
I feel like I might have to, I can't remember if I had another NPC of the week. I'm sure I did have one. But I guess I'm just going to have to leave it as a fucking astrology bitch. What annoyed me as well is I saw her, she was like walking around the house. I was just like, granted she was like, what, mid-50s or whatever.
Yeah.
But she was walking around in like, the only way I can describe it is like old people. Like leggings. But like, as old people leggings. But her back was -1.
Of course not, buddy.
Not even. It was like I don't even fucking know how to describe it, bro. As flat as that little fucking thing you got plugged into the computer.
Flat
Nothing.
as the 5 terabyte extension I've got on my laptop.
Yeah, that flat.
Wow.
And I was just like one of those ones where like just felt fucking bare weird, didn't it? I was just like the way she was like chatting to me, I was like, you're either very, very weird or you're trying to move to me.
DTF.
And at which point I was just like, she's definitely the kind of person who, if you were to clock, she'd just turn like they would just that she'd turn like midway through that beat, and like there'd be one demon in the corner and she'd be saying what I go on to it.
Yeah.
Or you've got her in fucking doggy, and then her head turns around to say a word with you, and it just keeps turning. It'd be one of them ones, man. Nah, I couldn't do it, man. Couldn't do
Proper
it.
demon time.
Very, very weird, man. That might be. But the dog was sweet, man. I would have loved to have a dog, but who knows? At some point, man.
That is NPC behaviour, though. Like one of them dons that were just on the street corner telling you about Jesus and stuff.
Or the ones in fucking Stratford.
Oh,
You go down
God.
those one stairs in Stratford, you just hear them preaching nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah. And when fucking... Remember them YouTubers were doing that? Bait out the biggest sket.
Yeah.
It was a war zone going Stratford.
Yeah.
So I don't like going Westfield.
Do you remember that brother where it was like the Chip and Young'un beef? And he's like, said Young'un.
Young'un, yeah. Oh.
And he was so fucking livid afterwards because he was getting caught. That was funny.
Good times, man. Good times. Yeah, confession time. I love doing this, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This is my favourite thing to do on the pod. The peeps love it as well.
Jeez.
Send in your confessions and your emails and stuff as well, man. We want to hear all that shit. Well, I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
Go on.
This was titled, I was fucking a guy and his toupee came off. Is
Okay.
there any salvaging this? male 27, was talking to this guy, male 29, on an app for a few weeks. I'm guessing Grindr, if they're both males. We met up for a drink, he came back to mine, all was going well, we were hooking up, and at one stage I got really into it and pulled on the back of what I thought was his real hair. And the top of his hairline came on. They went sorry. It was like they went home and they thought there was like about to fucking Clark fucking Steph Curry pulled on the fucking thing and they got fucking Kobe.
Fucking yeah.
He ran into my bathroom and locked himself in. I tried to talk him into coming out. Looks like he really came out. Hey. But eventually he just asked me to drop his clothes by the door so he could leave. This was Saturday and he hasn't responded since. I text to ask if he was okay the morning after. Is there anything I can say that would lessen his embarrassment? I feel like it was my fuck up that led to this and I don't want to add to any insecurities. But I don't know how to do that. Any advice would be appreciated.
Oh my days.
I feel like...
That's Antonio Conte. That's why he was out.
I would... You know what? No matter how much it made me look like a fucking Malteser, I'd go bald before I wear a toupee.
Yeah.
A toupee is a wild fucking thing, man. Because it's just... If you get one of those ones where I've seen those videos, you know the ones where they probably like glue it to your head.
Yeah.
Like if you get one of them, then fair enough, man. But you know how funny
That's why you just got to commit, innit? Like Luca's bald, obviously, but he's got a beard, so he you know, it's calm. If you can't even grow a beard and you go bald, you're in the trenches.
Yeah.
I think anyway, because
I don't think I could personally. I see where he's coming from. The guy with the toupee, I couldn't come back from that.
no, you can't.
Because I'd feel like it's one of those ones where people who wear a toupee, unless they're, it's one of those ones where if you're confident enough to wear a toupee and not care, you should be confident enough to not have one. Full stop.
Yeah.
So if somebody was to like pull it and expose you, then I don't know how you fucking firm it. Because what would you do the next time? Would you turn up with it off? Would you turn up with it on?
Well, it's like, I don't know. It's like when M. Huncho got exposed. But he still wears the mask. I don't know. It's fucking swings and roundabouts, man. I don't know. You could not come back from that, though.
Nah, not at all.
You'd have to... Was there much context as to what this relationship was? Was it just like a DTF thing, or was it like a relationship
I think it's just DTF. But yeah, mate, hair loss is a very sensitive topic for men.
Yeah. 100%.
Especially like, he's only 29 as well.
That's young, man.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
I wouldn't mind losing it, like maybe like 38.
I think it's a genetic thing, isn't it? Luckily, I don't really have any bald people in my family, so I can't imagine mine's gonna go.
Yeah.
It might do, who knows? But
Yeah.
nah, if I can't grow the level of beard to rock it comfortably.
No.
I hope maybe who knows when it goes. I know a few of my friends who they went bald and all of a sudden their beards doubled, tripled,
Maybe, yeah. Maybe the follicles just double down there.
or they like fall on top of your head, land on your chin. I don't know how it works.
Super glue and all that. Right, okay. So my one's short. Okay. Fucking hell. This would be interesting to get your take on this, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Do women get turned on at seeing two guys fuck? This is just out there, man. So as a bi man, I know lots of men like seeing two women together, but do women like seeing two men? We can't answer that. I'm gonna say no though. I'm not gonna lie. I've never once heard a girl say,
I have,
"You have." Right, interesting.
but it's one of those. Well, I wasn't chatting to her like that. We were just talking about it, and she was
Yeah.
saying that I think she just wanted to see a man in a more vulnerable position. And then we sort of argued a little bit because I was like, I don't think I could ever firm it.
No.
Because it's one of those ones where if you're a girl and then your boyfriend or whoever is bi, then yeah, you could sort of push that idea on him. But then if you push it on somebody straight, then they're not gonna like. It's just wild. I don't think I could ever firm it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're a female listener, then let us know if you're interested in that. But then again, like when you get to an adult, like, are you interested in lesbians anymore?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
You get bored. Like you turn like what 16, and all of a sudden you're just bored.
I'm gonna bleep his name, just for this. But again, he's got a very severe porn addiction. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, a lot of us do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. But he's just like.
But it's just lesbians is just boring now, man.
But he only watches lesbian because he can't physically see a dick on his screen because he feels like if he nuts to a porn video.
Oh, what that under the ball shot camera angle.
He feels like if he's looking at a dick,
which is the worst camera angle in all of porn.
Oh yeah, 100%. But if he's watching like a little fake taxi or something, or I don't know, whatever ones you've got casting couch and all that.
But the whole point of I mean, it's not the whole point of it, but majority, if not all, aren't like you're supposed to like visualize yourself in that position.
Facts.
That's what's supposed to be like the fucking turn on for it.
Yeah.
But how can he put himself in the position if he's just watching?
I think in his head, which is a bit mad by the way, I think in his head he feels like if he nuts and he sees a dick on the screen, that's gonna make him gay, somehow.
I mean, he's not wired properly anyway, so this makes a lot of sense.
Facts.
But I feel like a lot of his like, I don't know, bro. It's just an experience. I don't think he experiences normal things, so he doesn't think in a normal way. Fair enough. I won't slate him. Those of you, majority of you probably won't know who he is, but a few of you will know who the hell we're talking about.
I'm just gonna say Bugs Bunny. That's what I'm saying. Right. Anyway, what you got for me? What you got for me, Daddy?
I pretended to be a guy, and a girl fell in love with me.
Fuck you know.
So basically, I was using an app to talk to strangers, not a dating app at all. So what app is okay? That's weird. And I was sick of guys trying to flirt or just talking with me because I'm a girl. So I made another account, and this time I pretended to be a guy. Long story short, a girl is showing many signs she's into me, that I'm speaking with her normally and not really flirting. I don't know what to do, and I feel so confused. LMAO. She even said she loved me once.
Fuck.
Right, so, two things. If this girl is pretending, if this is like, I don't know what the fuck kind of app this would be, but if this is an app that has no pictures on it, and then the person who, in my opinion, the person who's falling for that person is a loser, in my opinion. Because you've got no, I mean, I get, obviously, beauty in the eye of the beholder, I get this, that, but I don't understand how you can catch feelings for somebody you haven't met. Like, I struggle to catch feelings for people I have met. So, it's a bit jarring for me. Secondly, if it is a case of there are pictures online, then that person is using somebody else's pictures, and they're a catfish, and they are the biggest, like, they are a problem. Big problem.
I think that sounds like it's an Instagram job. A little catfish account. That's what I think. That's
Possibly.
what I'm leaning towards.
Or maybe they're one of those Instagrams like for like art.
Maybe.
Or they're putting pictures up of just random shit, like a
Yeah.
photography, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand how. I feel like catfish is so bait to spot a catfish in this day and age.
Yeah.
Like it's really, really bait. Like you could probably reverse image search, or you could blatantly tell that. It's just you could just tell as well. Majority of people nowadays they put stories up, at least if they're in it or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you get sort of an idea, or if somebody just randomly popped up to me with no mutual followers, nobody knows who the hell they are, but they live in my area, but they're this, I'm just going to assume they're not a fucking real person.
Yeah, no, that's true. You're
Because
right.
there's like, not you could there'll be people there's people I follow on social media that nobody else like has any like mutual. You just sort of like randomly you just see them in a suggested or whatever, and then they'll be interested in like I follow like random like art pages and tattoo artists and shit like that, and I don't know them. They live nowhere near me.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, I've got it on here now, and it's like, what does it say? I'm speaking to her normally and not really flirting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but if I was to DM a girl and get Ed, I'm just leaving it. I'm not. Like, so, I don't know. But some girls like the attention, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So speaking to her normally, I don't know, it's subjective, man, because some girls like just being bombarded with DMs. I mean, we know a fucking couple.
Yeah, I get it, but how? It's weird because I feel like I just don't understand how you could form an attachment to somebody you don't know who they are.
Yeah. Like, not even speaking on the phone either.
Yeah, exactly. Because I get obviously they're just talking to them normally or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like you've escaped the just normal chit chat when you start to tell them about what you're interested in, what you're this, what you're that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you could be like it's just like me chatting to somebody random, be thinking they're a girl, and I start catching feelings because we're talking about fucking the state of Man City.
Yeah.
Or something like random like that. Like it's just weird. I feel like ideally if you start to have interest in them, you start to ask questions about them where they're like, you know, those fucking boring ones like how many siblings you got, this that.
Just that small talk shit. Yeah, and that's just assuming that there's no like recycled pictures on this catfish account. Like, you would ask for a picture, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would. You just would. Yeah, that's wild, man. When you think about it, what's the comment under that? It says you shouldn't toy with people like that. That's facts, man. I reckon.
Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't play with people like that.
I reckon we must know at least one person that does some fruity antics online. I will play devil's advocate. I reckon we know at least, maybe not close, but I think we know at least one person that does fruity antics online. Whether it be catfishing.
Well, aside from you know the thing about where he was online.
Who's that?
Friend.
Oh yeah. Oh, the.
Yeah, he was on fucking whatever website, some camming website. There was all this stuff we were talking about it.
Oh
before.
no, I didn't know.
I'll chat to you about it afterwards.
Techie, wow.
Right, but yeah, because we all knew that because somebody saw it online somewhere random. But yeah, with that whole fruitiness, I reckon there's people that we hope are doing that, and we haven't found it yet. If you know, you know.
So I prefer not to speak. If I speak,
Yeah, if you know. There's people that we hope, but I can't think of anybody that we would know. There definitely is what. There's definitely a few.
Yeah.
A few people that needed to make like that quick peas or whatever. There's a lot of people that you think as well, like I know a girl who used to work with me, and she's got fucking bare followers. So if she decided to just make one day, she'd make bare money. She just can't be asked.
Yeah.
Like she makes enough money for like her work, which
Yeah.
is fair enough. But you know, man, if you got it, flaunt it, man. If you got it, flaunt it.
It's not easy, is it? Right, let's do the next one then. Fucking hell. Oh my days. Wow. For the last 6 months, I've been having psychopathic fantasies about torturing child molesters.
Okay, I was wondering where that was going, but that was very acceptable. We support that.
Something snapped in me the day I saw a post about a rapist who was only sentenced to 8 fucking years in prison, sexually abusing 11 children ever since. I've had fantasies about torturing. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that because there's people. What is mad is. You know,
Yes.
he only got a certain amount of years because of good behaviour and all that. But I'm pretty sure there's people that get put away for drugs for a lot longer.
Yeah, there should be no release on good behaviour thing. You should you should get the electric chair, 100%,
Yeah.
because that is why. That honestly, I can. It's one of those ones where, man, it might be fucked in it, but if somebody does fraud, I can deal with it.
Yeah.
If somebody does murder, not saying I can deal with it or whatever, but unless it's somebody I know, it's just one of those you've murdered or whatever. That's there's so many people out there, whatever. But the where I draw the line, and there is no coming back for it. Nah, if you're one of them, then way. And there's a lot of people that feel the same because I feel like this is why you ever see those videos when they're catching people on Facebook Live or whatever the fuck it is. A lot of them they try to keep it on the hush until the police get there, because if somebody was to walk past, like your standard fucking Phil Mitchell type that goes pub,
Yeah.
that's all on his way back from the pub, if he found out that there was a fucking rapist or fucking child molester that's being held by these people, you're not gonna be able to fucking stop him from kicking the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He ain't give a fuck.
And they usually as well in there.
Yeah,
I
proper.
might have to fucking bleep that.
Yeah, fucking weirdos. Proper weird. Yeah, good luck you didn't cover your mouth. Unlucky. But yeah, no, there's no coming back from it, man, because it's just wild. I don't understand. Obviously, I'm not gonna say I understand murder and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I understand how people can't control themselves for that. If you get a white hot rage or this that, and some people are just fucked. But
There is certain people. I think there's certain people. I think there's a lot of people in our group chat actually that I would, if they murdered someone and they needed me to help remove the body, I would probably do it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd help dig that hole.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would assist in some way. Maybe drive. I don't know. I don't know. Allegedly, what's in the back of the car? I'm just driving. My friend asked for a lift. He said, "Can I put something in the boot?" Cool. Let's go.
You might have thought it was golf clubs.
Yeah. Oh, you need to dig a hole. Okay. I don't need to know what you're putting in there.
Might be burying a time capsule. Could be planting some seeds.
Yeah, giving back to the earth.
On his Mr. Beast thing, trying to plant trees.
Yeah. I don't need to know. I'm just helping a friend out.
Yeah.
Allegedly, anyway. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I agree. But it's one of those ones where if we ever found out anybody in our group was doing the fucking any kind of madness involving a child, I don't think we could contain ourselves.
No.
I feel like it'd be ropes for that person. They'd have to go into hiding immediately.
Yeah, I think they would be safer in a cell.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they would be safer in a cell.
And it's one of those. It would be one of those. We wouldn't even care who it is, or whatever. It'd be peak.
Yeah.
They're fucking wild.
Fucking hell, fair play. Well, that's that then. Have you you got one more in you?
Got my last one yet?
Yeah, cool.
I cheat, but I fear to be cheated on. I love my girlfriend, and I cheat on her with a girl who has a killer body and great in bed. I definitely can trust my girlfriend, who I'm very sure is super committed and loyal to me. For my side chick, I kind of love her too, and she kind of loves me too. So technically, I'm in 2 relationships. But I love the first one more because I can trust her. The second, I don't trust her as much as many guys are after her. I feel stressed out with her because I constantly suspect that she's cheating on me, just like how I'm doing. Wait, what? Oh, because he thinks he's in the 2 relationships. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have a problem in my head? Why do I think that it is okay for me to cheat on my girlfriend, but I can't stand the idea of my side chick cheating on me? I know for a fact that I love my first girlfriend, however, sex-wise, she isn't great. So I'm emotionally attracted to first and physically attracted to side chick. I'm so confused. I'm not sure if I should feel guilty or if this is even remotely normal.
Reddit is a wild place. Thank God it's anonymous. Thank God it's anonymous.
That's fun. Oh, he says, I am such an arsehole.
Correct.
Yeah. That's funny, man. Because
oh, man.
You know, I find funny. Do you ever see, in those shows where you hear about those people that the guy's cheating or whatever, and then the girl finds out and she cheats on him, but then the guy's bare angry that she cheated on him. It's just wild, man. It's just proper like double standards. For me, I don't think I could ever like, despite how fucking reckless I don't think I could ever cheat.
Swear down.
I don't think I ever could. No, because no, I'm being serious. I don't think I could ever cheat because I feel like I don't think I could. For me, if I'm gonna go out with someone, I have to have like deep feelings. Otherwise, I just can't be asked. So if I like somebody that much, I have to like them enough to not want to cheat.
Okay, yeah, facts.
So like, I feel like I could date more than one person at a time. Like I feel like because it's just dating in it, a lot of people do it or whatever. I could do that, but if it got super serious with one, I normally, if I'm chatting to like, let's say 2 girls, for example, like loosely, if I start getting closer to one and I start liking that one, I just stop chatting to all the rest.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
I know about that, yeah.
But luckily I don't really, well, to my knowledge, I don't know anybody who cheats. So I feel like it's one of those things where I don't think it'd be very accepted in the group anyway.
No.
So I feel like we'd be
It's
good.
a very family-friendly group we got here, isn't it?
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah. Yeah, faithful.
None of the boys could ever get away with cheating on their beds.
The ones that had...
I don't think so anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think?
100% get away with it.
True.
Because she would probably cook him dinner afterwards.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
even if she knew.
Yeah. Oh, she ain't. Yeah.
And I feel like I'm surprised he hasn't been tempted.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's ropey. Oh, no. Yeah. I revised my answer. I could cheat. If it was with her, I could cheat. If it was on her, sorry, I could cheat. Because, yeah. But yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't know. I see that on TikTok the other day, and it vexed. I'm not gonna lie, it vexed me. It was like, you know, them motivational dons on TikTok where they're just working out and they're just like, oh, stay toxic or whatever. And they're like, oh, by the way, just remember, King, when it slipped out, she put it back in for him.
Yeah, that one.
Stay woke. I'm like, oh, that vexed me.
That one good.
When it slipped out, she put it back in. It was like the half. Have you seen the half of me? It's just a fist. That was me. I just clenched my fist.
Yeah, man. It's a weird one. Maybe it's because of like the kind of media that we're seeing or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like maybe from what I've seen anyway, when men and women cheat, I feel like women cheat so much more savagely than men.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're in that day and age where like the sort of common thing is like, oh, men's feelings, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
We're just like, what is it? Like, oh, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then in the gym, or it is what it is, and I'll go for a walk.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, some women just sort of play on that because they're like, oh, fuck it, it's a man, we don't give a shit about the feelings.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there'll be men out there who do that as well.
Yeah.
But it's just wild, mate. Cheating is wild.
What was it that Chip said in his Daily Duppy? He said, men are trash, girls are recycled. I didn't say that.
Ooh.
Chip said it. But no, I completely agree, man. I completely agree. It's just don't cheat.
Can't run out of bars, that guy.
Yeah, man. Just don't cheat. Anyway, let's move on to my last one.
Go on.
Well, actually, I got 2 more. So I got this one, but I got 2 more after that. So I'm gonna send you one.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I didn't realise how many I put, but this one's a bit mad. I got caught while spying on my aunt. This is gonna. So
I hope it's
recently,
just spying, like, just random, like, innocent spying, just wondering what she's up to. I hope he ain't got his fucking Corey out.
I need to know how old he is. Doesn't even say. So recently, I was at my cousin's place, and my aunt wants to change, and she asked me if I could leave, and I said yes.
Okay.
But I tried to record her with my phone later, when she said just leave the room. I went in to try and watch, but then she got suspicious that I was recording. But my cousin said you are overthinking. The cousin knows about this. The cousin said you are overthinking, but she still thinks that I tried to record her. I did it many times, so I think that why she got suspicious, I don't. Wow.
Alright, so the guy was trying to spy on his aunt.
Yeah, and then he went and
Told his
confided
cousin.
in the cousin of the so his mum, and the cousin went about his mum. You're overthinking. Don't worry, she didn't see you.
Unless he must have gone in the way that he must have played it down. He might have just said, "Oh, I was just walking past," and then she's accused me of whatever. It might because he's like, oh, I was spying on your Marge, and then I think she clocked me, and then the cousin's just like, nah, man, you're overreacting, man. She didn't see you. The cousin was probably in the fucking wardrobe. One man's in the hallway peeping through the cracked door, and his fucking the other cousin must have been in the fucking cupboard.
I don't care how frustrated you are. I don't care. I don't kink shame. Well, to an extent. There's certain things that can't be allowed, obviously, but I don't know. That's a bit too wild for me, I
It
think.
could not be me. No,
I don't care how frustrated you are. There's no excuses for that, you dirty fuck.
it's not just that. It's wild. I mean, it'd be fucking outrageous to think about that anyway. But it'd be even more outrageous to think like that and then go to your cousin, whose mum it is, like nothing happened, and then just be like, yeah, right, cool. Nah, you're fucked. You're very, very fucked.
Well, so I'll let you do the last one.
Oh my word. I love how there's one comment on it. It just says, okay. Okay. I used to masturbate with a pencil in high school. Okay. And then I used to masturbate using a pencil in high school, thinking it was okay. Oh, my vagina would bleed, but I would keep going. Now every time I have sex with my partner, it's painful and numb.
Yuck!
Wait. How big is the pencil? Hold on, wait. Oh my god, is she doing it with the fucking the sharp end of the pencil?
Sharpening her pencil. That's what she's doing.
This fucking mate, natural selection will pick you off. Oh my word! Because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, a pencil's like fucking like what? Like fucking thin thing.
Yeah, very thin.
And also most pencils like the ones we get in this country, you know the ones you used to write with, like the one that's like black and yellow stripes, and then it's got the really smooth red bit on the end to tell you what type of pen it is, like a fucking HB or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, that's why fucking scratching up her inside, bro. She'll die of lead poisoning. That's fucking wild. That's like, yeah, but I don't even have words.
This is why we are literally the most dumbest creatures on this planet. This is why the aliens haven't come down yet, because they're just watching us. Just like, these lot are idiots, man.
That's so funny. With a fucking pencil, the lead end, a pom black.
Oh, man.
That's like, did you ever do that thing? When you in art, where you got shade and you sort of like scrape the fucking off the lead and then you sort of smudge it for that fucking smudgy effect. Yeah, fucking. That's what an inside of a nun looked like.
Fuck, man.
That's why, and red. Oh, fucking outrageous. It's one of those ones where she's like, it would bleed, but I would keep going. That's alarm bells, man.
That is alarm bells.
That's like, that'd be like if you were picking your nose and then your nose started bleeding, you thought, fuck it, I'll just carry on.
That's like
blood. The sign of blood is your body like
saying no.
Basically,
stop.
Yeah, you've reached that point now, right? It's dangerous now. Let's stop it. Wild, very, very wild.
She's definitely into knife play.
Oh, that would be weird. That's a kink that I'd be scared of.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't trust anything ever again. I don't think I could do it. Because it's all fun and games until one day you just find out that I've just been stabbed. Honestly, because if I was going out with a girl who was interested in knife play, one, I wouldn't tell you lot that she is anyway. If I was like that down bad that I was going to accept that, but then you'd be like, "Oh, Alex was stabbed in his home." Be like, well, and you lot be baffed as to why, because you lot would have no idea. I'd get stabbed like mid fucking stroke, just straight fucking missionary. Whisper in my ear, she's like, "All right," whisper in her ear, "I'm gonna stab you now next minute." But nah.
And then the footage emerges. And you've bagged an absolute welder. You brought her back. She's like, let's do a bit of handcuffs. She handcuffs you to the bed. Now you're fucked.
No, you know what? No. You know what? I confirm it. I'm too stubborn to die. I'd firm the death.
You'd get your way out of it somehow.
I'd firm the death. If you stab me by some way, I would survive.
I respect it.
Because one, I would never trust anybody on this planet to handcuff me to anything. Because one, fuck that. But there ain't no way. I would not. Because if people were like, you know when they say if you die in the gym, put on an extra fucking 20 kg plate on either side. It'd be like that. Because I couldn't. Because if I knew, alright, cool, she stabbed me, I'm bleeding out or whatever. if I knew that the next person would find me with my fucking boxers down, handcuffed to my bed, never. Because, bro, man them in heaven be laughing at me, man. Be like, this is how you went out. I'd be at the fucking, as you know, I'd be at the gates of hell, bro.
Yeah.
And then the fucking devil would be like, is this what you were doing?
You ain't welcome here, boy. Go back up there. You ain't welcome here.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that.
That's so funny. Right, okay, last one. My girlfriend and I, it's very ancestral related tonight. I don't know why.
Okay.
My girlfriend and I are third cousins, one removed.
See, that whole remove stuff, I don't understand it. I don't know what it means.
My girlfriend and I have been dating for a year now. We really have a lot in common. And starting a few months ago, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm going to say just like a DNA test. Or no, okay, they done the ancestry shit, okay. I traced my ancestry and I did her family line as well. And coming to find our common ancestor is my 3 times great-grandparents and her 2 times great-grandparents, making us third cousins, one removed. Is it genetically and morally okay to continue this relationship? That's wild. That's very wild.
Wait, I had to Google what once removed means. So, it means separated in relationship by 1 generation.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
So does that mean... Wait.
I feel like that's too specific, man. I'm not going to lie.
If you are separated by 1 generation. Oh, so does that mean... Wait, what? That doesn't make any... I still don't understand. Initially I thought what once removed meant was it had something to do with you're related to them, but there's somewhere down the line there's been a separation.
Yeah,
or some
that's
shit.
what I thought.
But it says... Alright, I'm just going to pretend I understand what it means. Either way, that's fucking wild.
I think it's too specific. I actually do.
It is a bit, yeah.
I think that's too much of a coincidence. I reckon he's done the whole the old ancestry thing. He's worked out who his family is. He's somehow tracked this girl, thought she's alright, and now they're getting into it. And now he's looking for justification on Reddit for someone to say, yeah, it's fine. But then really he's like, I don't know, man, because I'm clapping my cousin's cheeks.
I don't know how anybody could be that calculated. That's wild.
Yeah.
But then again, it is way too big of a coincidence.
It's a massive coincidence.
Because it's like... it'd be random. It'd be like... Well, I mean, it'd be exactly how it is. There'd be somebody that you don't know and you just find out you're just randomly fucking related to them in some obscure way.
That is wild, man. I'm not going to lie.
But it's one of those ones where, I mean, if you had like super, super deep feelings or whatever, then yeah, it'd be a bit techie to break up once you find that out. But I'd still be like, nah.
Yeah.
Because if you found that out or whatever, let's say word got out.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, word wouldn't even need to get out. Because you'll get to that point where somebody in your family would know. You'd or let's say you went out, you got married, and then everybody is in attendance is already in your family.
That's true.
You're gonna have like her side and his side because these men they're
the
same fucking side.
There's always pluses to this sort of thing, though. I mean, the kids will be strong swimmers, webbed feet and all that. They might see like that double vision with the boss eye and all that.
It'd be like that fucking fish in Simpsons with 3 eyes.
Yeah, the fucking mutated fish. Yeah.
Hey, come out looking like. Because I'm convinced his friends are brother and sister. And they both. That's a little bit coincidental, big man. It's fine, they won't hear it.
Oh, shit, man. Fuck. Yeah, that is a coincidence. It's like that thing. Did you hear about this couple that were cheating on each other? But they made fake. Basically, they made fake dating
Oh, they
profiles.
made the fake accounts, and then they went and linked up, and then they
realised that they're both playing away games on each other.
It's one of those ones where like, obviously there'd be the question of, all right, cool, how many times have you done this?
Yeah.
But if it was both their first time and they both knew it was their first time, it would be a bit of a got me. But then there was definitely, it wouldn't surprise me if they both did that, right? And then the man was like, fucking hell, you too. And then the woman was like, oh, I made this account to to catch you in the act. I've been suspicious because
Yeah.
fucking they're 100%. But
It's techie, man.
that's funny. That's very very
That's
funny.
techie. Well, that's
This
that's
has
all
been
we
a
got.
very fucking very funny episode.
Fucking hour and 40.
Yeah, man. Because we was waffling. There was no
Fucking hell.
structure today, just vibes.
No, I respect it, man. I respect it. But hopefully, fingers crossed, Snelly gets that, protein in. I know he didn't want us to say no potato smileys. You don't like it, so he's going on.
Yeah.
He's just having your standard bird's eye waffles.
Yeah, beans on toast. Those bird's eye waffles are fucking peng, by the way. I haven't had them in I don't know how many years, but you just gave me. I hit a wave of nostalgia.
Yeah,
They are
that's
fucking
true.
peng.
Maybe he's got the alphabets.
Oh. You know what makes me laugh? Our fucking group chat picture is still beans. Do you know how funny that is? Somebody needs to change that. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. You bleep what you will, sir. You bleep what you will.
I think I rolled a dice with that one.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
leave
cool.
it.
But yeah, the one, a few of the names thrown out there, bro, it would be very techy for the pair of us. So I trust you to do what you do best. But yeah, I think that was a good episode.
That was
enjoyed it.
that
I
was
thoroughly
funny.
enjoyed
That was
myself.
very funny. Yeah. Right. Socials.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make you do a voice.
the
we've
usual
reached-
socials. Send your emails to what is it? ccbpod96@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And the IG is what? ccbpod.
That's it. Yeah. And I'm actually gonna make a new TikTok. I'm gonna make a separate email just for the TikTok. And Luca, you cunt, you're not touching
Yeah,
it.
forbidden.
Literally not touching it.
I'll remind me during the week. I'll try and make one last attempt to salvage the one we got.
Okay.
Just one last attempt. I don't really know how. It's just one of those things where I was like, there was no point me salvaging it because one, I was waiting for the videos to start anyway.
Yeah.
So now we can start adding stuff on there.
Yeah. Because now we got videos. Like the algorithm will do its thing. And
Yeah. Throw some like creative editing on there and whatnot. But yeah, keep an eye out. You'll
Yeah,
either
of
see
course
the new podcast one, or I'll try and revive the current one. What did Luca get banned for? Was it like fucking 15 years or something dumb like that?
yeah, for searching fucking how to build a fucking treehouse. While two Indian fellas just building a swimming pool or something, just searching the most techiest stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, in a bit, man. In a bit.
Yeah, fucking hell. Have fun. Have a good one.